Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a brand new series of Prison Architect. Now, some of you may be wondering, hang on a minute, if this is a brand new series, why is there already a prison here? Well, this is our prison from last series, and to start off, what we're going to do is we're going to sell it off, scrap it, and start a new one. That's the plan. Now, since my last series, Prison Architect has actually come out as a full released game. Lots more features, lots of things to do. So, when I do a new series of something, I try and make something different about it. I try and do a different mode or a different map or something very different. This time, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing something that different because of the amount of new features and new game modes and stuff that's in the game. And also this time we'll be selling off this prison, so we'll have some funds to get ourselves started with. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do. We get a bit of a head start. We've got new features. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. So first things first, let's go have a look down here in the reports. And for our valuation, we've got bricks and mortar, fixtures and fittings, stocks, materials and staff. Apparently we own staff. We've got a starting grant which we get taken offers, but we do own all the shares of our prison. I know at some point we did actually sell some shares, but we managed to get them back last series. Penalty, deaths in last 24 hours, none. Deaths in the past, so that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Hang on a minute, where's the prisoners? They must all be asleep in their cells where we can't see them. Anyway, we don't care about this prison. We're moving on, and a nice total of $230,000. Now, considering you normally start the game with $50,000, that's just over 4 times the normal amount. That's not a stupid amount of money, but it's a nice little amount. So let's sell the prison. Yay! Now, let's create a new prison. We're going to start off with a small... We're going to start off with a medium. We're going to have fog of war. We're going to generate forests. We're not going to generate lakes, though. We're going to pick a plot where there's no water and stuff. We don't want any flooding or anything like that. We're not going to bother generating buildings and stuff. We're going to have our failure condition. We're going to have gangs. We're going to have events. And we're not going to have unlimited funds. We're going to have the 230,000 that we started from last time. Oh, what's this? The warden. Choose your warden. Oh, you get to choose. Hang on. Select prisoner gender. Well, I think this is if you get thrown in a prison. So I'm a male. So that's Master Hellish. That would be Mistress Hellish, but we won't go into that. The most balanced individual on the planet. Right. Okay. A lobbyist. Hang on. Oh, there's some. Right. Okay. So there's no extras for this warden. The lobbyist halves the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal. Okay, that's good. Halves the likelihood of prisoners being fearless. Prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. Rita. J.W. Periwinkle. Guard dogs have a 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels they detect. Interesting, I like that one. The pacifier reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making inmates less likely to cause trouble. That could be a good one to have. Gets a small cut of the resale value of each piece. Prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. Wow. Well, to be honest, I feel like we should use this new feature, so we won't have the basic warden. This one here halves the likelihood of receiving prisoners that are violent and deathly. I'm not quite sure about this one. Rita, I like the prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. That's quite good. But this guy seems like a nice all-rounder, but the guard dogs are better. I'm quite happy with it. Although the pacifier reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making inmates less likely to cause trouble. I like that. That sounds like a good one. Less likely to cause trouble. Jobs are good. Okay, so that's our warden chosen. Create a prison media. I think that's everything. Do we get to name it? Doesn't look like it. Let's play. Okay. Pause. Right. So, we got £35 for some reason. No idea why. Oh, dollars. It's in dollars. I must remember that. Everything's in dollars. We're in day 1. Then what else have we got? Gary. Well, it looks like a very standard plot. There's some trees. It's a bit interesting because I haven't decided exactly on a layout. Let's have a quick think about the layout that we're going to be doing. So last time I just kind of started out from near the deliveries area and just built backwards from there. But this time I want to think about where we're going to be heading in the future of this prison. Now, for a start, I think for security prisoners, we're going to start with minimum and normal security prisoners. And I think the idea that I had before that I was going to do today is we're going to start with a standard low security prison kind of here, and then later on expand over on the other side of the road and build a high security prison over there. Now, hopefully you can expand a long way over there. I don't know. I haven't done it before. Well, I've never expanded that far, so we'll find out what's going to be going on. We do need to look at the prisoner intake, because at the minute, oh no, maximum security is closed. What we'll do is we will put the ratio of minimum and medium security in a kind of standard mix there. We'll take as many as we can with both of them. All available for now. Let's do all available for now. Oh no, wait. Let's put it on filled capacity. That's a new feature. We'll automatically get new prisoners to fill our capacity. Brilliant. So we won't get any now, because there's no room for them. But that's not a problem. So yes, I'm thinking a lot of facilities here, kind of actually similar to our last one. But I want it to go over to the right as well, and we'll do a big, massive prison there. We need to read the CEO's letter. That's the same old rubbish, isn't it? Yeah. Warden, jail cells, kitchen canteen, build a prison is expensive. We need to delete his letter. Delete the letter. Brilliant. Now, to begin with, we are going to start running by the grants. We're going to use the grants. Where's the grant? Grants, there we are, to help shape it's kind of a to-do list, so we don't forget anything. Well, I say we, I mean me, don't I? So, we've got basic detention centre, which is holding cell, shower, yard, kitchen, canteen, and administration centre, which is offices, warden, unlock stuff in finance, and hire an accountant. So let's do that. So we're going to have that one. Can we have another one? Yep, there we go. We can only have 2. Brilliant. So at the minute, we've got these 2 deliveries here. Now, I think this particular prison, I'm going to have entirely, completely and utterly indoors, apart from the yard, which has obviously got to be outdoors. So let's... we've got a workman coming. They're in a truck up here, aren't they? There they are. There's Barry, Larry, Harry, Carrie, Darry, Marion, Barry, and Sue, Harry. I'm never going to remember them. Sue, Harry. Harry, Barry, Carrie, Larry, Darry. I think I did quite well. I remember 5 of them. Let's start now with some foundation. I'm gonna do some planning. Planning wasn't in the game when I first started it, and it's quite nice to have. We're going to have a 2x2 kind of pathway. Okay, now, I know that's a wall, but never mind. We're going to have a gap. Let's look at walls. We want an external perimeter wall, but we don't really want it along the road side. We only want it on the north and south side. Internally, we want rooms with a middle amount. Oh god, this is already doing my head in. Let's have quite a gap in between. We'll leave a little bit more of a gap, and we'll start kind of here with the walliness. So if we have a room that's 12 by 12, that means the internals is going to be 10. That means there's not going to be a middle for the door. That's no good. So if we do 11, is that room then too small to do things with? I suppose another thing that we need to think about as well is the cell size that we're going to use, but I don't know. Let's go with 15. Shall we? 15 is a room size for our standard stuff. We want to be able to expand, I guess. Now, if we have a room of 15, that gives us a length of 13 on the inside, which means we do have a middle port for a door. That's fine. Corridors of 2, and then another block of 15, like this. Corridor of 2, block of 15. And what we can do is we can expand these out. So now now the problem with this is that I want to be able to put doors in here and here, and also like kind of here as well. I want to put a door in there, and then in like another room here. So these are going to be like either canteen, staff room, shop, library. These are all going to be their sort of facilities. But the problem with this is if I put one in here like this, we've got a corridor here, and I don't particularly want a corridor there. So maybe these rooms on the outside need to be the double size ones. Oh, I like that. Let's do the same again up here. Let's plan it up here. And put that one in there like that. Get rid of that. Ah, yes. That works quite nicely. But no, we're not in the middle. Why is the deliveries and garbage not in the middle? Oh, that's going to do my head in. Right, okay. Hang on a minute. How long is everything? I can't quite read it. It is... That looks like 120. I'm not 100% sure. Let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. And see, 120, so that means 6... There! That is the middle. Those two, I think. Okay, I need to redraw this. So if that's the middle, those two come in like that. We have... hang on. 50... Hang on! Right, there we go. I've shifted it all along and finished off the pattern. So here we have a number of rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the moment, 7, 8 probably smaller rooms and 4 big rooms. Probably we can have a kitchen on one side, canteen on the other. That is the general plan at the moment, I think. Although... Yeah, I don't see why that shouldn't. I mean, you've got lots of doors going in here and not many doors going through here. I think that is how I want it. We're going to have to buy plots of land either side to make this bigger, and then we'll have the cell blocks coming back here, something along these lines, like this. Big, long cell blocks. Like that. And we'll put like a shower block at the end of each cell block, and we'll put like a common room in the middle. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. That is a rough idea of what... We're not going to do it like that. Right, so, I'm quite happy with this bit. We need holding cell, shower. We can put that... And we can... Well, I'm not sure about that. Oh, a yard. Darn, we need a yard. What can we do about a yard? We'll figure that out later. We'll just put a temporary yard in and work out the yard later. So what we're going to do now is foundations. I think what we'll do is we will do this middle section here first. So we're going to start with a brick building. We're going to start here and we're going to put it to there as a foundation. 30,000. We can afford that. We're fantastic. We're going to have a door in the front here. So that's good. Let's go objects... Large jail door. Rotate, enter. Perfect. We'll put one in there later and make this kind of a security hall thing. One of these will be the reception and stuff, but we're not doing... Should we do that already? No, we won't do that just yet. We'll move the deliveries and garbage as well, and I guess probably a fence would be a good idea. Let's get a basic fence up and running. Perimeter wall. No, we'll get that later. Let's get a basic fence started. We need the gate first. Road gate. Let's put one there and one there. Yeah, that'll work. Where's that fence gone? Fence. There we go. Just while we start things off. There we go. And we're gonna move the garbage and deliveries. That's we do want a little bit of room for exports. So let's put exports. Oh, there's garbage. Garbage. And then deliveries, we'll have the whole of this section here for now. That'll do. Right. Where's our workers? It's gone 8 o'clock in the morning. It was my understanding that workers actually worked from very early in the morning. I may stand corrected. We need another slice of deliveries. There we go. Brilliant. So we have our workers. We have a basic plan. They're starting on the fence despite not having any deliveries of stuff yet. Apparently they can make fence just by wobbling tools. I'm quite happy with that. They'll start on this foundation. That'll be good. And then we'll put the inner walls in following our plan and start building holding cells, showers. We'll just stick a yard on the front temporarily. Kind of here. Let's plan it. Okay, so a temporary yard, kind of like this, with maybe a door here. No, we don't want prisoners coming out of this main door and back again. That's a bad idea. Bad idea, Hellish. Oh my goodness, look at all that stuff that's just been delivered. Tell you what we could do with, because we've got the money, let's get some more workmen. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That will help us move things along a bit better. Brilliant. Yeah, I think... Although... We could we not give access to the yard through the back of the canteen? I suppose we could do that, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's get the rest built first, and we'll figure it out later. Possibly, actually, we might put the back of the yard from this corridor. Actually, that's a good idea. We could put the yard here, alongside the road. And then put another gate. Yeah. We'll extend that in a bit. First of all, we need to get this foundation done. So let's fast forward. Apparently, we're in lockup at the minute. Wow, even with a fast forward, this massive structure. I think this is probably the largest foundation I personally have ever built, because at the beginning of these games, you only have 50,000 to start with. So to spend 30,000 on a foundation this big is usually a bad idea. But I think the idea of having this prison entirely encased within a wall, apart from the things like the yard, is probably a good idea. Although I'm planning on having quite nice cells with windows and stuff. Well, for some reason we got 14. I have no idea why we got $14. But it looks like we're about to finish the foundations. We're just removing some trees. Don't know how long it will take to I don't know how you dismantle a tree. No, we're just moving some rubbish there, and we've got some garbage, and I'm guessing the wood will go to exports, which is one of the reasons why I put that in so early. Here we go. Oh yes, there we go. Fantastic. Let's get those inner walls in. Let's do this, that. There we go. We can afford to get this bit started off lovely. And I have figured out how I'm going to do the yard. I had a little think as we was fast forwarding there. What we're going to do, we're going to get some foundations. We're going to do a foundation over like that. It will require an entrance, but it should break this middle wall down, and then we'll be able to put a door at the back here. Hopefully they can get that sorted out quite... Oh, we're going to need some doors. We're going to need some right, okay, jail doors. For now, I'm just going to put them in the middle on the corridor. Like this. Did that not let me put a jail door in? Looked like it. Door in the middle. That looks like the middle. That looks like the middle. And for now, just temporarily, we'll put a large jail door down here and down here. I don't know whether that's going to be good in the future or not. Jail door, I can't see. I think, yeah, there's one there. So we just need one there, I think. Is that right? Looks like it might be right. Right, work faster. They're not working very fast. Maybe we need more workers. Yes, let's get some more workmen. Ah. We've exceeded our daily budget of staffing at the minute. Never mind. Let's get that planning stuff and let's just remove that little bit there. There we go. And the bit where the doors are. Brilliant. In fact, we can actually just remove this whole section of planning. Any planning in here, go. Right. Oh! Power! Nuts! Right. We need a utility building. I guess one of those buildings could be utilities. Are they nearly done? They're getting there. Right, let's put... oh, that top section just came down. Let's get the brick wall. I should have... Oh, actually, I should have placed that foundation differently. Never mind. We'll put that wall back in. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a large jail door here, and then we're going to put the yard out there for now. Let's do a fence, and let's take it from there all the way up to there. That can be the yard for now. Right, utilities. I'm thinking about giving one of these rooms to utilities because then we can use the rest of it for storage. But I'm not so sure about that. Let's put a room on the side over here, a utilities room. We're going to need some more foundations. This is difficult. I'll tell you what we might do. We'll come up to here, and we will do it like this. A 15 by 8 utility there. Right, get on it, lads. What are you doing? Oh, you're building fence. That's fine. Right. And I think that's going to actually be all for now. I mean, we're just about to put the rooms in, but we'll do that next time, and we'll receive our first prisoners next time. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this series. I kind of know what I'm doing a lot better than the last series, and there's a little black thing there. What's that? Oh, it's a tree stump. That'll go. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. It's no problem. No problem at all. Yes, I'm quite happy with the way things are going for now, but that is all. Any thoughts, ideas or questions down in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the episode, remember to give it a like. And all my events and my what series I'm doing on YouTube and when I'm live streaming and all this sort of stuff can be found on masterhellish.net, so I suggest you go check it out. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Master Hellish. It's been my Prison Architect Series 2 Let's Play. Goodbye.